Hey guys! Alright, I've calmed down. Sorry, I was incredibly scattered and probably a bit odd to listen to in the last video because I was having a fairly intense emotional reaction there. Um, a couple things I want to note. This is kind of in response to what I just said, and I want to calm you down. It doesn't make any sense to post that many items all at once. From what I've observed about eBay, they'd be okay with that. But PayPal, you need to have kind of predictable growth with PayPal in order to not get too much of your money on hold. So it's okay if I grow like 30-40% each month. That's fine. But if I suddenly just 500%, that wouldn't be in my best interests. It would also be a lot of work to actually make happen. What would really make the most sense is for me to just have make lists of items and actually purge all my items, because at this point, because I'm on my third iteration of this store right now, okay? So twice I have wiped everything and restarted. When I first started doing this, I was manually posting items. And I manually posted items taking 5 to 15 minutes per item for about 8 or 9 months, okay? And I got to like 900 items. My goal was 1,000 before I started kind of researching and theorizing about bulk mentality, okay? Um, Once I started to do bulk, I spent 9 months painstakingly uploading all of those listings, right? I deleted all of them, every single one. I restarted because, well, yeah, it's true that I already spent the money. I had learned new things. I had already learned how to make more efficient listings in a format that I want to learn about, right? Because if I try and make as much money as I can over the next month or two, I mean, I might make some money. That's great. But if I focus exclusively on learning and educating my viewers and showing them that things aren't as necessarily as people say, okay? I'm pretty sure that I could gain so much personal satisfaction and happiness and fulfillment from capturing the point on video where my business just takes off, right? And obviously, I have a lot of it wouldn't make sense for me to multiply everything that I'm doing when I'm not even aware of my profits and everything right now, right? And I wanna explain to you that it's not that I don't think that tracking everything matters, because I do track things for taxes. I've set up I use Intuit Self-Employed, which I'll do a video on next about how to use that. And the thing is, most of it's automatic, okay? So there's not a whole lot I have to do, and I don't look at it a whole lot. The reason that I haven't really looked too much about exactly how much money I'm earning right now is because I know that I have to pay my tax bill. That was the big deciding factor. I'll either make it or I won't. I have faith that I will. And I think that I will. And I understand that a lot of people want the certainty, but I think that if you let go of the things in your life, you find abundant access to everything. But when you cling on, that's when you get limitations upon your access. And I'm not saying, I'm not going to willy-nilly make any decisions here, but this is exciting. Very, very exciting, because now one of the things I want to do, I know that people don't really frown, or they will frown upon me for this, but I want to hire friends, because I believe that if I do this right, I can provide a short-term job or a gig, basically, right, that pays people something, an insane hourly rate with absolutely no requirement at all. They don't have to have any kind of degree or anything. And the way that I do it is because I would sit down with them and show them, there'd be a bit of training. And then it would only be like an hour on certain days of the week, that kind of thing. And they'd earn like $200-300 for a couple hours of their time, something like that. The whole point isn't to have an employee for me. The point is to expose people who brought me here, the people who changed my life in a way that allowed me to bring this opportunity to myself. It's to give them a taste of what it's like to earn enough money that it's exciting, the work is fun, to be paid properly in a way that amazes and inspires you, right? And I wouldn't do this as long-term jobs or anything. Like I said, they would be gigs, because the idea is to just give you a taste of what that's like. and you do it for, however long it is, a month, 6 months, it would probably be 6 months. I don't know, though. This is all theoretical right now, right? But the idea is that it is short term in its nature, and it will terminate, and you cannot do it again until you take a break from it, right? Because then the idea is I need to expose as many of the people who are interested as possible, okay? So it isn't of interest to me to give somebody 12 months of a chance when I could give 2 people 6 months of a chance, if that makes sense. But like I said, this is all kind of theoretical stuff at the moment, and it's probably not going to make a whole lot of sense to you guys, especially because a lot of people doing this, they're doing it because they want to have their own business, they want to earn money. I have ulterior motives, and I want to feel ecstatic and happy and feel like I am making a difference in thousands of people's lives. I believe that that's the key to the most happy, euphoric feelings you can ever have are completely sober, but when you make drastic differences in other people's lives in ways that other people will not. And that is my goal and my ultimate intention. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.